Hey, I just want to do a quick update on a couple things, changes I've made to my CL55. All right, so those who follow my videos already see that I put a double din inside the CL55. This is an 03 W215 chassis. This is the Widebody CL55 that I am in love with. So first off, I've added a camera. I think this is kind of important. I see online, if you go on YouTube, I watch a lot of videos of crashes and this, that, and the other. Crazy stuff that happens on the road. And they always have a nice camera. And so I bought a nice one. I don't remember the name of this thing, but it was a decent amount. And it had all the features that I wanted. I can't go into detail right now about what the features are because I'm still learning it. But it has the loop recording. You put an SD card in there. It came with a rear view camera. And so that works. If you look at it right now, let me see. I hooked that up. That's a car behind me. That's a car in front of me, of course. I'm looking at my garage. And if you look in the upper right, you see the S550 behind me. And so when I throw it in reverse, the whole screen becomes that. And so that's pretty nifty, pretty cool. I have that capability on my double din. This is a very nice Alpine double din, and it has the reverse camera feature, which most updated DVD players or double dins audio systems have. I did not want to use that. Why? Because sometimes it interrupts what I have going on. If I'm watching a DVD or if I'm listening to the radio or playing with my phone on the screen, I don't want it to go into reverse camera feature. Also, that causes me to have to look down. I don't like having to look down and up and down and up. So what I did is I placed this camera right here in my windshield. So as I'm looking back naturally in my rear view mirror, I also can look off to the left a little bit and see what's behind me. So I can just do this, boom, 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 keep my head up. I'm already looking at my side mirrors. I might as well just keep my head up this way rather than looking all the way down and then doing this, down. You know, a lot of modern cars, the radio or the DVD player or whatever they have, the stereo, is sitting up higher on the dash. Well, on these cars, it's sitting lower. I don't want to have to look down. So I did this feature right here, which is very cool. Now, I personally don't like all these wires here. I don't like having a cigarette lighter that is taken up by this camera. So, of course, I am going to hardwire that into the cigarette lighter from the inside. It doesn't require much work. I just have to disassemble this again and then create a connection for the positive negative on this cigarette lighter plug right here and tap into the cigarette lighter hardwire connection. That's what I do. I do it all the time, so it's nothing. I do that just to free up wires. I don't like seeing a bunch of wires when I can get in my car. I already see this right here, which is enough for me. I even try to go a little fancy on that just because, you know, wires to me, man, I don't like cumbersome stuff looking all crazy when you get inside of a car. I don't like seeing charging cables all over the place and adapters and stuff. And so some stuff like that bothers me. I try to keep stuff as packed or as I don't know what word I'm looking for, but I try to keep things in order. I got a little OCD about me a little bit. I like things to be straight, in line, clean, not cluttered. I like things to be organized. So I try to do that. So that's just a little simple thing I'm going to do there. I never did go into detail about my audio system. I upgraded, when I first put the car together, I put a nice subwoofer and amp in the back, and I've gone through different subwoofers trying to get the sound that I want. So what I have decided to go to is Scar. I know Scar is becoming more and more popular. I used to just do all Orion subwoofers. I had the HCCAs in there, and I pulled those out. I'm getting old. You hear that? That's what old people do when they get in and out of cars. Ugh. All right, here we go. So my car is not clean, so don't give me a hard time about that. Okay, let me show you a little something. I got rid of the HCCA, the 12, and I went with these joints. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now these are not rudimentary. These are not the basic Scar. These are not entry level. These are the best ones for SPF. That's that loud bass. This thing is incredible. These subwoofers are very nice. and they can really take some power. Now this is a Kicker ZX 2500.1 old school amp that is hard to find. It's super long. Anyways, super big. Anyways, and this box is super deep. Anyways, I'm not even gonna take it there. So here we go. You know what I mean? Very nice, man. Very nice. Very nice. It takes up my whole trunk. You know, that's just how it is, man. I don't use this car for anything but the car show and rolling around stunting. So I'm not loading up groceries in my trunk. So I like that the whole trunk is taken up. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, very deep, very powerful, man. Very, very nice, man. Very nice. So I went with this look. I went with this. I went with the Scar subwoofers. It's incredible, man. It's quite the sound system. This crap bangs, 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 bangs. All right, so there you go. Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, you know this button right here at the top, the auto close, auto open, all that kind of crap. Well, I removed that because that strut, it operates off of hydraulic fluid, and it leaks over time. Now, some people repair those. I had bought another one off of another car, installed it. It worked for maybe another year, then it started leaking, and I wasn't able to get it to my trunk. Like it was, you could hear it trying to operate, but it wouldn't lift up and it wouldn't close, and it did that right before a car show. So I got pissed off, so I removed that joint. So that's gone. So it's back to the manual opening and closing, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? It's nice to be on the inside of your car and to push the button and the trunk auto lifts up. But if it was maybe a pneumatic system, I'd be cool with that. But it seems like everything on these cars, man, Mercedes was ahead of their time when they did the hydraulic components, like the suspension and different features, open and close feature for the trunk. But that's a problem that a lot of people have, is that strut that fills with fluid. The pump works perfect. Like my pump never burned out or anything. It's perfect condition. But oftentimes the pump will burn out because you have that leak and people keep trying to use it. And all of a sudden, their trunk won't open or it won't close. Also, water can get down in there and mess up the pump if you have bad seals, which I don't have. But that leak can lead to other issues. And so I removed it altogether. The trunk is heavy. I ain't gonna lie. When you press the button, you have to lift it. So, you know, it is what it is. When you let it down, don't slam it. It is heavy. It wants to slam. I don't slam it, okay? Nice and easy, nice and smooth. I wouldn't let anybody else go in my trunk because they don't know what to expect, and they'll slam it. And you don't want to be slamming no Mercedes doors, trunks, or nothing like that, hoods, whatever. This car is delicate. I take care of it, you know? So that's what I did with that one. I removed that, and so that's a manual open and close. I'm cool with that. It's all right. The other option would be to put the springs in the lifts. I've done that before on that yellow one I used to have. It had the hydraulic crap. Removed that. I wound up getting access to some springs, and I put that in there. And you change basically the whole support, the trunk support system, and there's springs. A spring that goes on this side, spring that goes on the other side, and that will allow you to pop the button and it pops open like any other trunk on any Toyota Camry or whatever. I don't know. Any other car, you press the button, whatever, and it pops open all the way. And you have to manually close it. That's okay. You know, I'm good. So different little things right there, man. Like I said, the car is dirty. We finally have a nice sunny day. It's gonna be a high of 48 here in Cincinnati. I need to clean this mug up. But all my cars are dirty, so I don't give a crap. I get around to it whenever. But yeah, that's a couple things though, man. Just wanted to go over that. Couple different little recent upgrades or changes that I've made to the car. I do have another accessory that I'm adding to it, but we'll talk about that another day. But there you go, man. Nice sound system. Everything is good. I'm impressed, man, by the sounds. It's a showstopper. It's a showstopper. I love the car, man. Love it. All right, we'll talk business later. You know what I mean? Appreciate everyone who follows my videos, man. I just be, you know, making videos of what I do, man. But I couldn't do it without you all. The support definitely encourages me. I would have stopped a long time ago. But I love the feedback. I love the ideas and the suggestions, man. You guys have helped me out a whole lot, and I appreciate that. You know, this is my baby, man. So I appreciate you guys showing interest in my car. So I'll keep it moving, keep it going, keep adding, keep talking. All right, you guys take care, man. Appreciate it.